Allow me to repeat yung nasabi ko nung Monday, yung sa Jeremiah 29:11. Especially because Jeremiah is respected as a prophet by the Muslims, Jews, and Christians. So while I respect everyone's religion, I just like to highlight certain principles, di ba? So nung sinabi ni Jeremiah na, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Yung immediate reflections ko dun sa yon ay wala pong kahit sinong may plano na walang vision. 'Di ba? So nung maliit tayo, whether we were raised in a family nandun si lolo't lola or whether single parent or whether may foster parent tayo, pag sinabing maganda ka, gwapo ka, matalino ka, one day you'll be the best doctor, you'll be the best scientist, magiging piloto, o meron na rin kaming teacher sa pamilya. What does that mean? That means wala pa, nakikita na niya. May vision. Di ba? So based sa vision, magpaplano ka. So pag sinabi mong magiging doktor anak mo, hindi mo plaplanuhin kung paano siya magiging engineer. Although wala namang conflict na engineering yung undergrad mo and then mag-law ka. No? My point is that, pakisabi nga sa katabi mo, may plano ang Diyos sa'yo. Yeah. Sa kabila naman, sabi mo may plano ang Diyos sa Senado. Di ba? And although we are all smiling and I think it's partly a breath of fresh air, di ba? And relief sa nangyari kagabi, hindi nyo na notice na both Senator Soto and I are claiming God's plan. Di ba? So when I got there, I give all the honor, praise, glory, thanksgiving. If makwekwento ko lang sa inyo minsan yung whole journey of how to get here, you know, after I lost the speakership, sinabihan kasi ako ni President Duterte noon, huwag kang bababa. Tapos nag-usap kami, tapos yung mga kasama, kaya nga joke namin noon, yung bata mo ako, di ba? And then ganyan. But then, you know, there was one cabinet member, in-invite niya ako for lunch. Tapos sinabi niya, Alan, during this president, matagal na to, ang gaganda nung ginawa niya, pero na-intriga, tinanggal siya. Oh, but then he was one of the highest ranking sa Duterte. So sabi niya, we're having this lunch with you because we believe in you, and just like me, ganun talaga. But, you know, after everyone won, wala sa panaginip ko, 'di ba? Siyempre parating na sa pangarap mo. Pero wala sa panaginip mo that I'll be standing here before you today leading the Senate. Of course, walang-wala sa panaginip ko rin or sa akin imagination na magkakaroon ng habulan sa loob ng Senate and magkaroon ng attack katulad kagabi. Okay? But my point is, the devil also has plans for you. Pakisabi sa katabi mo, may plano ang demonyo sa'yo. Mag-ingat ka lang kung katabi mo yung demonyo. Kung hindi naman, wala namang problema. Di ba? Sabi nung isa, wala sa tabi ko yung demonyo, nasa likod. Okay. No, but seriously, there is the seen and there is the unseen. So when we pray, regardless of your religion, I ask you to rebuke the spiritual attacks. Diba? So you hear of politicians having bailiwicks or baluarte, and you hear of politicians or cities or countries having territories, 'di ba? Sovereignty, 'di ba? So kaya nga pinag-uusapan yung West Philippine Sea. Ganun din sa spiritual world. 'Di ba? Meron naka-dedicate sa Panginoon, meron naka-dedicate sa demonyo. So do you think the worst slum houses where putatos ng drug lords at panay shabu yung nandun, or the worst prostitution joints, etc. is will ng Panginoon? Hindi po. Naging teritoryo at altar sa demonyo yon precisely because maganda plano ng Diyos, pero ang nasunod, yung plano ng demonyo. But we are told that there's always hope, no? So, I won't talk politics, but my main message to you today is PTL. Yun yung sinusulat ko parati, which praise the Lord. Pero PTL today, iba yung bibigay ko sa inyong meaning. P is priorities, T is a title, and L is leadership. Okay. So, I'll start with the P. Priorities matter. We live in a world that you have to super multitask because probably anak ng smartphone yon, di ba? Dahil nung araw, nung landline pa, the reality is, at saka lalo na, I don't know ilan sa inyo, but ako inabot ko pa yung typewriter talaga ng elementary at high school. Inabot ko naman yung computer nung high school, no? Cassette tape pa nung fourth year high school ako, no? And during that time, siguro kung may thesis ka, you're given what, 2 months? Sa UP nga, 2 6 months yun eh. So 1 year, parang 6 months, parang yung pre-thesis, tapos another 6 months, so it's 2 courses, no? So 1 year, 6 months to 1 year. Pero sa ngayon, let's not even talk about AI. AI, 10 minutes, may thesis ka eh. Di ba? Let's talk about, in general, if you're really going to do the research, so, alam mo, si Mavic, no? Pag sinabi ko, Mavic, gawan mo ako ng thesis on the sovereignty or on the powers of the Senate to protect itself. So sabi niya sa akin, sir, do you want a legal point of view or from the moral point of view? Nung araw, she'd probably tell me na, sir, may 10 pending sa akin ha. So I'll probably need 2 weeks, di ba? But ngayon, hindi nagtatanong yung boss eh. Tapos sabihin sa'yo, so alam mo, sabihin mo, sir, when do you need this? Pag natapos mo, ibig sabihin, ASAP or forthwith, di ba? So, nowadays, everything is instant. So, we're easily confused. So, if the times were normal, I'll still talk to you about vision. But it's not normal, it's crisis after crisis. We're still in the corruption crisis. Ayun, na-SP na ako, baka pwedeng may baso pa. Dati kasi okay lang, pero nakakaya naman baka sabihin may ine-endorse tayong tubig. Tsaka magagalit si Senator Pia ba't walang pet bottle, di ba? Bawal sumakay sa kotse. Hindi bawal sumakay sa kotse niya. Pero bawal hindi sundin yung kanyang eco-friendly section, yung mga eco-friendly ni. So, I was saying, madaling ma-distract. Ako na rin yon. The crisis is going to get worse. And for those of you who have relatives, especially in rural areas, or relatives in the transport, or anything that needs logistics, or especially transportation, ramdam nyo na, di ba? Hindi ko makalimutan 2 scenes nung COVID. Yung isa, tricycle driver sa Caloocan, na nakatira na lang sa bubong. As in talagang parang apat na ipil-ipil tapos yung ano ng sako, doon na yung buong pamilya niya because nabenta na daw lahat eh. And to top that off, na-stroke yung asawa niya at puno lahat ng ospital at paano yung gamot niya. So talagang, one thing that moves my heart is pag lalaki yung umiyak eh. I mean, although may mababaw luha, but you know what I mean, na to see someone who's really there, that's why, we really have to get justice dun sa usahan natin na ano. So the second na is a little bit more, how do I put it? Hindi ganun kasad in the sense that he's okay, but it's also devastating. He already had 3 jeepneys to himself, and he already had his own house. But because of the pandemic, he couldn't pay his house, so nireremata ng bangko. Of course, we passed bayanihan, kaya nagkaroon ng relief. But the problem is, hindi naman pumapasada yung jeep. Kaya siya kumita yung first jeep niya, ginamit yung pera to buy the second jeep, to buy the third jeep, and then sa bahay. So to try to pay for his bahay, binenta yung third jeep, hindi pa rin mabayaran bahay, he sold his second jeep. So I don't know now kung natira yung last o hindi, but he also lost his house. So, di ba, can you imagine working your whole life for something, then in a period of 1, 2 years, minsan mabuti pa daw yung instant na kinuha sa iyo kasi 'di ba what can you do? Pero before his eyes, isa-isa kinukuha, no? So none of us want that to happen again. And there are things beyond our control like pagputok ng mayon, yung Yolanda type, 'di ba? But the preparation is there. So if we have too many priorities, there's no priority. I had to learn that the hard way in the DFA. I had to learn that the hard way when I was speaker. Pagka natapos ka ng isang assignment, then you look back and dun mo lang naisip, oy, pwede ko tong gawin, pwede tong gawin ganyan. No? And I'll tell you one of my secrets. If you have people you fully trust around you, na halos lahat pwede mong itaya, you can do more. 'Di ba? So like in the House, matagal ko na kasing katrabaho si Joel Montales. So nung nag-pandemic, he took care of the admin stuff. And he used to do much more than that. He took care of all the admin stuff. I took care of the political. I took care of meeting with the president, yung bayanihan, etc. So, dumoble yung ginawa ko. Then I trusted certain congressmen who were in my office every day. Mga 8 sila. But honestly, iba yung kay Joel na parang 99.9 or 100% or siya na nagsasabi sa akin if I need to know. But sa mga congressmen, just by the nature of it, may last say pa rin ako kung okay yun o hindi. Simple reason then. Si Joel understood my red lines and my principles. Anong okay, anong hindi, anong basis, yung why. 'Di ba? So, I don't know if matatanggal ako sa Monday in 1 month, in 3 months, in 6 months, in 1 year. But let's just do it day by day, di ba? So today, then I'll talk about titles. Priorities, then titles. T. Titles doesn't mean anything. Di ba? I could be, si Kong Abu was in my office, hindi ko, I knew then nakalimutan ko na birthday niya nung Tuesday, May 12. He started in the Senate, one of the lowest, di ba? And he rised up to be Deputy Speaker sa House of Representatives. Di ba, pakisabi sa katabi mo, baka maging Deputy Speaker ka sa House of Representatives. Dong, baka maging Speaker ka pa, hindi lang House. Wag mo ako kalimutan pag Speaker ka na. Bata mo ako. No. So, the titles, I do believe in respect. I do believe in honor. Diba? I do believe in may meaning yung tatay, nanay, tita, ninong, sir, ma'am, diba? But it is, in a sense, when you're elected, na-prove mo. Na-elect ako kaya honorable. Diba? But that's the presumption. Na-elect ako, so immediately, pag na-elect ako, honorable. But I have to prove that to you every day. Diba? So the day I prove to you I'm not honorable, you're not required to call me honorable. I lost it Diba? But wala namang perfect sa atin. But ang point ko, not being perfect is not an excuse to be not honorable. Diba? So if we lose our honor, we gain our honor back. So my point is, we have to have time together, me with all of you here, you with your staff. So nung nasa DFA ako, every Monday, 12 to 3 yon, and masarap pagkain. Hindi ko kayang gawin to every Monday. May crisis, tipid tayo ng konti, both sa pagkain sa aircon. But during that Monday, ang bilin ko sa kanilang lahat is walang secretary, walang USEC, walang ASEC dito. We're all equal. So when we discuss, let's discuss as equals. Until, if you remember yung crisis sa Kuwait, doon lang sila nagsalita as my equals. Every other time, it's part of the respect, very hierarchical din ang DFA ambassadors, Your Excellency, di ba, ganyan. But nung doon, naapektuhan sila, and then kinausap ako na pagka na persona non grata ang isang ambassador sa Kuwait, malaking bagay yon, OFWs, etc., etc. And dahil iba background ko, hindi diplomacy, I had to tell them, guys, don't you know this is a fight that we want? Meron kasing fight that we don't want. And in general, we don't want fighting. Di ba? Blessed is the peacemaker. In general, who wants a fight? Di ba? But there are things worth fighting for eh. So sabi ko, hindi nyo ba nakita, unang-una, who picked the fight? Yes, may kosa and we can do it more diplomatically. I simply reported to the President, Mr. President, ganito nangyari sa Kuwait, ganito yung mga kalagayan, ito yung namatay, ito yung nahanap, ganito. He picked the fight. And he knew it was a Don Quixote fight. Bakit? How do you bring home 50,000, 100,000, 200,000 OFWs? O kung may allies pa yun sa Middle East na ganun din, di ba? But sometimes you have to say, tama na, sobra na eh. Di ba? Tapos sabi ko, ano ba tingin nyo nung na-persona non grata yung ambassador natin? Susundin nyo yung regular thinking ng DFA that that's a demotion or that's a demerit? Hindi, that's a badge of honor. How many times in politics, yung natanggal, nasa kanya yung badge of honor? Diba? That goes back to title. What's important, the title or you do the right thing? Diba? Of course, the position matters, which you go to the L, leadership. Leadership matters. Diba? But just to cap that off, diba? To God's grace, diplomacy came in, but the fight was the fight, and we got what we wanted. Not totally, pero, you know, saka ko naanin sa inyo, pero talagang there were some who looked at people as property dahil sa laki din ng gastos to get a kasambahay, no? But for me, the biggest win there was not even the MOA and the change in conditions, but yung dignity, yung fighting back na kahit anong yaman mo, di ba, nung bata kami kasi yung mga movies ng hasyendero eh. Di ba? Wala naman tayong slavery sa Pilipinas, hindi naman parang sa US na may civil rights movement. So sa atin, it's more of yung mga Panginoon may lupa or yung mga landlord or the owners of the hacienda, di ba? But, you know, the dignity is very important. That's why what we're fighting here is the dignity ng Senado. So just before I entered, I signed the letter saying na Monday, barring anything else, I'm paraphrasing, we will convene the impeachment court, di ba? The impeachment is beyond, you know, acquitting someone just because kakampi mo sa politika, but it's also not for convicting someone without evidence dahil gusto o ayaw mo a certain candidate, di ba? And there was different circumstances for different impeachments. I won't talk about that. But what I'm saying is that in this room are the leaders of the Senate. Kaming 24 were temporary. Sometimes we're here, sometimes we're not. Sometimes we get a second term, sometimes we don't. Sometimes we get a third term. Again, I'm telling you, I hope, I pray, I'll have enough time to lead, to be able to do what my purpose is, diba? What God's purpose is in my life. But while I'm with you, I have to lead. And leadership matters. So the same with you. So, COMSEC's group, meron akong pinakiusap and I have to tell you, it was one of the most touching gifts sa akin ng COMSEC ng House. We had a meeting like this. It was a better meeting in the sense that may agenda setting, etc. And more or less, I knew I had at least a year. So may palitan. I mean, anyone can speak mamaya, but doon kasi may agenda. So talagang palitan. It was really a dialogue more than a speech by the leader. And I encourage all the COMSEC to think like a senator. Diba? Na hindi pwedeng kung ano lang sabihin sa'yo nung chairman mo, yun ang masusunod. Diba? If you look at biblical history, again, hindi religion, look at biblical history. In the kings and the pharaohs that Joseph and Daniel served, were happy with them kasi precisely everything na hinawakan nila was blessed. Kaya pataas ng pataas yung kanilang position. Di ba? So my point is, for example, if hinahandle ko ngayon yung basic ed, and you see a certain problem, and when I say basic ed kasi may EDCOM eh. But you might know something that no one in the room of brilliant people, you have brilliant people in EDCOM, you have people who love education and lifetime spent there, but you might have an idea na sa'yo binigay ng Diyos eh. Di ba? O, hindi ba nagsisisi ngayon lahat ng nagpro-promote ng EV? O, di ba na tama pala sila? Di ba? After all is said and done, paninira sa electric vehicles, etc., I don't know how many of you believe or hindi sa nuclear, but mas na-appreciate ko ngayon si Congressman Coangco. for pushing that as an option because no one saw the Iran-Israel-US war coming, no? So, mga COMSEC, three things I want to ask of you, di ba? Be there as a partner for your chairman. Number two, look at the bills, look how we can speed it up, but quality parate. Tignan nyo yung mga request for subcommittees, etc. But may number three. So sa House, I ask all of the COMSEC na sana kayo ang archive AI. Wala pang AI nun, so di pa uso. But sabi ko, I called it a fact book, FACT book. No? So sabi ko, halimbawa education. Dito, nahati na rin sa House, no? But let's say magkasama pa ang technical, higher at saka basic ed. No? So sabi ko, just start out. There are 30 million or 35 million of school age. Sa 30 million na yon, ganito karami ang college, ganito karami ang high school, ganito karami ang elementary. Sa elementary school, ganito karami ang sa private school, ganito karami ang sa public school. Ang per capita na gastos per student sa ganitong school ay ganito. Sa Philippine Science, they spend triple. Let's say if we're spending 20,000 per student sa DepEd, tignan nyo yung Philippines High School. So, facts lang ng facts, di ba? Facts lang ng facts. Bakit? Kasi minsan nagdidebate na tayo sa opinion, hindi pa sure yung facts. So, at least if we can level all 24 senators and yung mga sectors kung ano yung facts, di ba? So, nung pandemic kasi sabi na, follow the scientists, follow the doctors. That was when nagpapanik tayo nung akala nating walang pag-asa, walang bakuna, puno na yung mga ospital, follow the doctors. As soon as medyo nagno-normalize na, alam mo, Doc, may mga political considerations yan eh. Alam mo, Doc, may financial consideration yan, di ba? And we'll have that debate. But my point is, dapat may facts pa rin. Di ba? So that's why, for example, sa Taguig, nung nag-decide na magbigay na ng flu shot, hindi mura yon kasi mahigit 100,000 yung aming senior citizens. They had to explain not only how effective but how safe it is. Kasi we have to give the senior citizens the facts and then sila mag-decide kung gusto nila magpabakuna o hindi. So what I was saying, one of the most touching gift is nung natanggal na ako, pinuntahan nila ako. Tapos alam mo yung flash drive na naka-design tapos may kahoy na House of Representatives. Binigay nila sa akin as a gift na tinuloy nila lahat ng COMSEC yung project bago nila ibigay sa akin. So it was very touching because it meant that the seed that we planted meant something to them. So I hope maibigay nyo sa akin yon bago ako matanggal this time around. But it is not for my use. It will be open source for everyone. Most of you have that in your mind. But let's put it that. Tapos bahala na kayo sa updates kasi some committees like Economic Affairs have more updates weekly, monthly, yearly on some statistics, but some of you will have less, diba? That would give us the chance, going back to priorities, diba? If we're basing everything by fact, by principle, mas madali tayong lahat. Okay. But ito yung biggest ask ko sa inyong lahat. I believe in any crisis, there's a number of things we can do that will have an impact. Don't get me wrong, naniniwala ako sa piso-piso, naniniwala ako sa one step at a time, naniniwala ako one day at a time. Meaning, if I had a 10-year-old now and he says, Papi ang tawag sa akin ng mga pamangkin ko eh. Kasi para hindi mo ma-open papa nila, pero para din akong tatay nila kasi kinikidnap ko sila pag weekends at doon nakatira sa bahay. Sabi niya, Papi, alam mo, sinabi sa akin, Papi, how can I save 1 million pesos? I'll ask him, how many pesos in 1,000? 1,000. How many pesos in 10,000? 10,000. So how many pesos in 1 million? O how many 1,000 pesos in 1 million? Mag-iisip yun. Kung magaling mag-math, 1,000. O, how many 100 pesos in 1 million? O, so sasabihin niya kung, ano mga ba? 10,000, di ba? So, tatanungin ko siya, magkano baon mo? Di ba? So, halimbawa, sabihin niya 10 pesos. How many 10 pesos in 1 million? You want 1 million? There are 3 ways. First, sa 10 pesos mo, you save 5 pesos a day, compute mo ko ilan. 2, mahilig kami ng mga pamangking ko sa basketball cards, Pokemon cards, at saka One Piece cards. So, sabihin ko, Di ba, I give you a pack when you sleep. Magkano yung pack na yan? Sabi niya, 600. Oh, yung binigay ko sa iyo 600 last year, magkano na ngayon? 1,200. So dumobol. Oh, so you have to decide where you put your money, 'di ba? Oh, syempre the third one is konting how many ninongs do you have? Oh, nagbibigay ba ng regalo yan pag birthday nyo? O magparamdam kayo sa mga ninong nyo. Actually, may hanging question ako sa kanila ngayon sa tatlo. What is the best investment? Hindi ko sasabihin yung sagot dito kasi kung naka-live or kung may kumukuha ng tape, malalaman nila yung sagot, no? But my point is, guys, kung tayo yung uplift, if you were in the cabinet now, what would you suggest? If you were PBBM now, what would you do? If you are mayor in Batanes or governor in Batanes, if you were the new governor of Catanduanes, halimbawa ngayon, grabe yung mga pagsubok din, di ba? When he became mayor, sobrang taas na, when he became governor, sobrang taas ng gasolina. Because ilan lang may-ari, etc. He told me that story, assuming it's all true. Napababa niya by just saying, papapasukin ko yung ibang gasolinahan dito. Ngayon, tumaas ulit. Because of economic forces. So it's so difficult. But if you were them, what would you do? No? From yung hindi legal, yung katulad ng Korea, everyone donated, and so I don't know if we should have our pay our debt movement na everyone, I don't know if we should create a national account and everyone who can give. I mean, kung may ganun movement at kinompute nila, magkano na ba ngayon? 16 trillion? Sino magaling sa math? What 16 trillion divided by 110 million Filipinos? Around 116,000. If we had a national repayment or pay the debt movement, halimbawa, no, bayaran natin, bayan ko, mahal ko, bayaran natin, utang natin, I would pay my 116,000. I would ask my wife, Lani, na hindi naman tayo magugutom kung magbigay tayo ng 116,000. O baka yung kasambahay naming isa doesn't have that money, baka I'll pay pa for a third person, di ba? I don't know what those programs are, but some of you do. So for example, we've had a agricultural modernization act, di ba? Pero hindi nagiging productive ang mga magsasaka natin, di ba? So which goes to my last point. I believe doon sinasabing one thing, no, the one thing. Sometimes there's a one thing that changes everything. Diba? So, for example, kung alcoholic ka and sira araw mo araw-araw, pag tinanong, what's the one thing that will change your life? So, tumigil na ako uminom. Tumigil siya uminom, for 1 month nagbago yung buhay niya. So, nakita niya ako, sir, tama ka. So, paano gagawin natin? Celebrate tayo tonight, uminom tayo. O that one thing that can change your life can bring it back, di ba? So corruption. Bakit every administration or di ba? I'll be very honest with you. Now people are starting to look at the new Senate building as the version in steroids of the Golden Arinola. Di ba? So i-google nyo na lang mamaya ano yung skandalo ng Golden Arinola, di ba? So but if Senate President JP was here today, he'd probably tell me 2 things. Iho, don't panic. I've been through much worse. Totoo naman eh. Tayo isang pandemic lang. Siya 2 pandemic pinagdaanan eh. Di ba? Siya ilang beses kinulong. Panahon ng Hapon, panahon ni President Cory, panahon ni President... Tayo medyo uncomfortable sa AI. Some of us didn't adapt right away sa di ba? Sa smartphone. Si Senate President JP, nung pinanganak, radyo pa lang, wala pang TV. Tapos nag-TV. Tapos nag-internet. By the time he passed away, it was the birth of AI, di ba? So, if he was here today, he'd probably tell me that because I was really close to him nung bata ako. That's why I call him Uncle Johnny. I call my titos tito, but I call my blood uncles uncle. But the only one I call uncle na hindi ko kadugo is 2 tao lang, and one of them is si JP because I grew up with him. But my point is, he'll probably tell us 2 things. 1, don't panic, di ba? Ganyan. And then, number 2, what do every one of us look pagka last minute na? Naranasan ko yon not by myself, but my dad. you know, his best friend niya si Noli De Castro eh. So he called Noli. Noli, tayo, mag-weekend tayo saan? Hindi tayo mag-golf, uwi na kaagad. Magaganito tayo, trabaho na kaagad. Ganito, ganito. So, sabi niya, Noli, spend time with God. Noli, spend time with your, ano. Siyempre, a sick man speaking. The problem is, pag magaling ka na, balik ka sa rat race. Di ba? So, guys, isasum up ko yon. So, know that you are also a spiritual being aside from a physical being. So your job in the world is temporary. So if last night was my last day, ano mga pagsisisihan ko? Since last night was not my last day, then I have to sisi now because I still have time to something to do about it. So COMSEC, send to me yung ayaw ng chairman nyo. I'm not saying kaya ko, I will respect your chairman, pero baka namang SP plus COMSEC, baka naman may mangyari. Di ba? Ganun din, sa USAA, sabi ko kanina kay General, I know you've always asked for more. And I'm talking about all the sergeant at arms. Pero may opportunity ngayon eh. Suddenly, nakita natin na it's not enough. And if we do move into the new building, kung dito lang, 5 floors lang binabarena tayo eh. Doon, napaka-open and everything, di ba? But yun pala yung ano ha, if we move there, then Alan will move to the fort with you all. So yun yung fort with. We will move to the fort with all of you. Unfortunately, hindi fort with na agad-agad kasi na-delay na naman yung building, no? So, I don't know if we should go per table, per department and everything. You can say nothing, you can say everything. You can just express your feelings, di ba? But can I leave that assignment sa inyo? What's the one thing? What's the 3 things? What's the 7 bills? So, ang problema sa priorities natin, simple lang, may impeachment. So, yung sinabi ko kanina na mahirap mag-multitask, wala tayong choice. Kailangan natin mag-multitask. Okay, so sabihin mo ba, but sir, napakanipis ng inyong majority. Yes, but we work with what we have. Let me ask all of you guys, if you had half the sweldo you had, would you give half of what you're giving now? No, di ba? You would still give it your all, di ba? Oh, kung one day na doble sweldo nyo, hindi rin nyo dodoblehin eh. Baka dodoblehin nyo yung sarap ng pagkain, baka doblehin nyo yung regalo sa mga anak nyo, sa pamilya. Pero the work that you're gonna give, we all try to give our best despite the circumstances. So, try to get us together as 24 in certain issues. Yung protect at saka yung yung bill before that, yung asking the president for the executive department for a what do you call this, a contingency plan. 24 senators signed that, di ba? So don't overthink the policies. Day by day tayo. Then work on things that kahit sinong nakaupo sa Senate presidency or sa chairmanship would also appreciate it, di ba? So sa Committee on Energy, if you think that Senator X is pro-nuclear, the other one is not, then make 2 papers. One, why nuclear? The other one, why not? But then put your honest opinion sa huli. That's the way I'm going to work sa impeachment. I want to have a group of lawyers. I don't care what their political affiliation is. And for every important motion or anything we're sure about, I'll tell them, make 2 papers, 1 pro, 1 con, but then give me your opinion. But dun sa inyong opinion, wag niyong i-base sa political inclinations nyo. So, last Monday, I have to tell you, people I trust, people I know, or kung hindi through them, kung hindi silang lahat, but through the person who told me na, sir, not everyone agrees with contempt, I had to make a decision on the spot based on my on the available information and what I think was good for the Senate. And I can't allow law enforcers running around chasing a senator here. So, ilalaban ko hanggang Supreme Court na may powers of contempt yung plenary. I may be right, I may be wrong, I think I'm right. Di ba? But, I'll take that step as your leader. Di ba? So, you guys who are in this room are leaders. Take that step then. Di ba? And, just don't take that step if you know it's morally wrong. or you know it's completely illegal, 'di ba? So I have to deal with the Senator Bato situation. You know, but when I talk to our Sergeant at Arms at binigay niya nga yung report, we didn't arrest him. From the start that he came here, sinabi namin, we will give you legal protection. But it's up to you kung aalis ka o hindi. So since this morning, ang daming ano yung lunchtime, maraming tumatawag sa akin na it's a PR disaster. I don't care about PR. I will be a little bit honest, I care a little bit. Sino bang nagugustuhan na nababash ka or na pagbibintangan ka? I care about the truth and I care doing what's right. When it aligns with the proper PR, good for me. But when it doesn't, then that's a challenge as a leader. Di ba? Kung gagawin ko lang sa inyo lahat ng mabango, then I'm a populist, I'm not a leader. Kung gagawin ko lang yung lahat ng mabango, kahit mali, then I'm a manipulator, not a leader. Di ba? And since my childhood, I wanted to lead. But siguro the last thing I'll say is that we have to serve each other. That minsan masyadong inaano yung servant leadership, di ba? All kinds of leadership has to have a sense of service, di ba? So in the next few days, please find a way, parang triangle, pyramid, to kung nandun ako sa taas at there are 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people under me, etc. Find a way malaman yung mga urgencies. To be fair to Attorney Sara Lu, who used to be in my office, Blue Ribbon, etc., she brought up to me yung problema nung, what do you call that? Co-terminus. Pag makabalik naman yung kabila next week, di wala silang problema. But I will look at it. I will make time mamaya, tomorrow, isa-isahin natin, di ba? Ang hingin ko lang sa inyo, let's put the best people in the best position. Di ba? Then, you heard my whole speech, hindi ko na lang ulitin lahat ngayon. Basta basically, let's be the best version of ourselves in the next few days. Di ba? In the next few weeks with the impeachment and the Senate. That's all I ask of you. Di ba? From there, let's evolve together. Huh? So, what time is it? 3 o'clock. So can we spend not more than 30 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes. If anyone wants to say something, ask something, ganyan. Tapos, can I have some coffee then? I'll sit down wherever, then whoever wants to reply or ganyan. Can someone moderate then? Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Praise God for this opportunity.